Good morning. I'm just want to say hello to my subs. I realize I haven't made a video in 10 days. I feel like shit. It's been hot in Philadelphia. I did nothing for the 4th of July. My birthday's coming up soon. I can't hide when my birthday is. Most people know. Facebook rats me out. I was born July 27th, 1977. That's a lot of sevens in my birthday. Yeah, I'm a Leo. Like most Leos and most cats, I get grouchy when uh, I don't know. I thought maybe not making videos for 10 days would help me save money. I've been trying to stay off the internet. It's I don't know if it's depression or it's financial depression. That's what it is. That's what I told someone. People have helped me out with donations. I appreciate it, but I just took money I had recently and yeah, I paid the air conditioning with it. So the only thing, for the past 10 days, well, not 10, past week in Philadelphia, it's been close to 100 degrees with very high humidity. Try like a heat factor of around 110 degrees outside. And it doesn't get cooler in the city because of all the asphalt and concrete. And I don't know. Now I feel like shit. That's all. Someone sent me an email. Kalina, thank you. She checked on me. She said, "Are you alright?" I said, "I don't know." I'll tell you a secret about my birthday. This might make you a little depressed. I have not had a birthday cake in over 20 years. My friends and family do not celebrate my birthday with me. I don't have. I'm going to turn 47 this year. I doubt I'll ever have a 50th birthday party. I just don't get invited. That's the other thing I deal with. Some days I think, was this worth it? Yeah, I figured out a lot about reptilians, but life was better when I was a corporate. No, you know what? I did used to work in a corporate environment before I did this. Asked some of the shills hired by Media Matters who looked into my background and they got pissed off when they found out that I used to make a lot of money. Yeah, what are you doing this for? Yeah, because my heart wasn't with working for banks for a living. The only good thing about working for banks is I never had to worry about money. In fact, I'd say that the money I made back then was more of a curse than a blessing. I had a lot of friends. Yeah, they came out of the fucking woodwork back then. They always wanted to borrow money, wanted to know what I was doing, wanted to buy. Oh, Kenny can buy rounds of drinks at the bar. He makes yeah. Now I don't know. Anyone else feel like this anymore? That no, I can't take the mainstream news anymore. I have information on Kamal. Yeah, call her Kamala. That's the female version of the name Kamal. I can't put it on YouTube. This information I have. All I'm going to say is there's a reason why this regime is hiring a bunch of very psychologically confused psychopaths because they're trying to pull an agenda. And in all honesty, you can't be too right in the head. You can't be a Christian. You can't be a patriot. And there's a reason why they are recruiting these types of people. And they're all winding up in this regime. I'm talking about Transformers, and I'm talking about some very interesting truth about Kamal. It's the name she was born under. He. Yeah, you thought she was born. She wasn't born in Jamaica. No, we actually have the truth about her. There's no way she could be president. And at this point, I am 100% convinced anything the Democrats put forward is going to be a humiliation ritual, and that's what they're doing right now. They're literally wiping their ass with the Constitution and the patriotism in this country. It's pretty sad and pathetic. They have no candidate to put forward, no fresh face for the party. In all honesty, they should have someone around my age running as president. Yeah, someone who's around 46 or 47. I like Donald Trump. I hate, but you got to be realistic. I know guys, when they get Donald Trump's age, They want to ride Harley Davidson still, but they can't do it. Some of them go by trikes. I've seen these guys. They want to go out to events. They just can't ride Harleys anymore. And you get to a certain age. That's what I'm talking about. Getting older, right? Uh, I don't know. So now all this shit going on about go ahead. Yeah, they're gonna replace. Who are they gonna replace him with? Big Mike. Good luck with that one. The worm's out of the can with that one already. But if they do make Joe step aside and they put Kamal up there, that is, I don't give a shit. Listen, I'll put the post on my Patreon and my locals. There's also a post on there that proves that Joe isn't who he says, but this is why I get so depressed. We can find all this proof. We have no one to report it to. Who do I go to? The Department of Justice? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, heat's kind of getting to me. But on a side note, I had a bookmark of a very good reptilian lecture, which is actually what I'm good at. And I wanted to give this lecture. Here it is. Tracing the origins of the powerful serpent cult. I found this article and it goes into great detail on the whole entire reptilian history in a lot of ancient culture, including China, Babylon. So, this is something I'd actually like to do and read in a live stream. Or it doesn't have to be a live stream, but I can't just simply read an article about ancient serpent cults and not give commentary over it. It would take me a while to read this. Tracing the origins of the powerful serpent cult. And there is a lot of stuff coming out in the mainstream now where they are admitting that a possibility of a reptilian civilization coexisting on Earth might be very real. Yeah, who's the conspiracy theorist now? In fact, pretty much everything that me and other conspiracy theorists have told you, mainly about what's been going on with the regime for the past 4 years, has been coming true. And it gets pretty depressing when you're right about everything, but um, I guess there's no financial rewards in telling the truth, right? Yeah, who'd have thought? My YouTube channel does not get subsidized by the deep state, which is why they hate me so much. Um, so let's see. Today's the 8th. Oh my god, it really was 10 days since I made a video. Welcome to all the new subs. Alita, I remember you. I remember your thought. I got a good memory. I know my subs. I'll tell you that. Not every content creator can say that. And probably because I took off for a few days. I usually heart all the comments, but I've gone through. Yeah, welcome back, Alita. She found my channel again. She was on a couple of my channels. I think. I'm saying she. It could be he. I don't want to misgender anyone. Sorry. There's only one option I'm sitting on to get ahead financially, and it's something that I might just have to do. Some of you know I'm sitting on about $10,000 worth of occult books donated to me from an ex-working black magician and Freemason. I need to sell these books. Now, I've been doing some research into. I live in Philadelphia. You would think that there would be good occult bookshops in Philadelphia, but I'm getting the vibe that's not the way to go. I tried to. Some of these books are so rare, I can't get a quote on them because they don't exist. Some of them were printed before. I think it's the 1970s, and if they were printed before the 1970s, they don't have an ISBN number. Two of these came from a private library. They do not have dust covers on them. When have you ever seen a library in someone's estate with dust covers on the books? No. They're always leather bound, hardback on the shelves. Like I said, this came from a private library, these books. And they have markings on the inside. That ex black magician is one of my subs. And God bless him. He's given me some advice over the years about how to deal with different people who I might have to deal with, if you know who I'm talking about. They don't like him either. Freemason are no different than fucking Democrats. These people are all demonically possessed. If you don't toe the line, if you decide to step away from the regime or their brotherhood or their fraternity, then they're just like they don't want nothing to do with you. It's pretty sad and pathetic the way these people think. Just like with Democrats, just like with liberals. If you don't think about, and quite honestly, like I said, they are recruiting psychopaths. I'm not allowed to give a lecture on YouTube on gender dysphoria and the psychological implications it causes, or go into detail about the actual surgeries. That's all I'm going to say. I don't care how good of a doctor you are not recreating God's creations, and you know that. The human body is a machine, and a lot of that stuff's coming out. That's what's going on with Disney. They're throwing all these fucking Baphomets in TV shows and movies, and they're like, why is no one watching it? Because humans aren't appealed. Yeah. Well, there's only so much I could say about that. And now we turn on the news every day, and what is it? Now they need Joe Biden to step aside. Joe Biden, who got 81 million votes 4 years ago, who was Americans' hero. He was going to stop the Orange Man. Yeah, what the fuck has he done in 3.5 years? All right, I'm starting to get angry. That's nicotine withdrawal. That's why it's better for me just to stay off YouTube. I ain't afraid of speaking the truth. I'm a Leo. I told you that. Except when this Leo roars, they ban me off YouTube because that's their only fucking weapon against people like me. And if I get banned off YouTube again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I cannot get banned off YouTube when it's 106 degrees outside, and there's no way. Oh, by the way, someone has sent me something for the cats. D877. It's a cooling mat. I've been trying to get Macy and Dougal to use it. I don't know. The only other option I have is to maybe put catnip on it. I don't know. That Dougal laid on it when I first put it down, but I think he was just like, I don't know. My cats are goofy. I tried to pick Macy up the other day and put her on the mat and show her that when you lay on it, it's really cool. It's this mat and it's got some kind of gel on it, and when the animals lay on it, it keeps them cool. And like where the cold air drops from the air conditioning, it makes the mat cold. I also got heating mats for them for the wintertime where they lay on them. Someone else sent me them. Or I might have bought them from no, I think I bought them. They use them in the winter. They're mats with foil on the inside, that space foil stuff, and when they lay on it, it keeps their body heat. Now, I don't know if you knew this about cats. Cats' body temperature runs about 2 degrees hotter than humans, so they can stand the heat. They're desert animals, but not Macy because she's part Mancoon. I'm not going to show the picture. I'm not going to dox one of my subs pussies. Did I just say that? Someone sent me a picture of their cat that looks exactly like Macy. Like it could actually be Macy's mom, which is nice. Uh, yeah, I'm going crazy, but that's all I have to talk about. So we need to get this in a video. I need to just forget about politics and the heat, and I always got a lot of commentary when I find articles like this because I know that the people who write them, they do it with good intentions. They just get some things wrong, though, which I think one of the things that a lot of mainstream just gets wrong, they want to write about the serpent cults. You need to realize you are dealing with a reptilian brotherhood here. You think all this reptilian symbolism in ancient history is a coincidence? I don't think so. Anyway, if you could support the channel, all the links are in the description. I always need cigarettes. Um, Otherwise, if you don't hear from me for 10 days, I hate doing that though. I always feel like shit when I do that. I didn't do anything 4th of July weekend. Um, that's kind of it. Anyway, if you could support the channel, all the links are in the description. Take care and God bless.